G'day, great to see you all. This scene, if you've been following my channel for a while now, you'll know this scene. I think I've done a couple of vlogs on it along this track in the rainforest. And rainforest again, when the sun shines you make hay, or in my case when you get low cloud and rain, you go into a rainforest. Yeah, I come along this track. I thought I'd make a video or a vlog on my shooting style, or how I go through shooting woodland / rainforest photography. One, to better educate myself. If I'm talking to you guys, and it'll sink in my mind and maybe help me along a bit better. And also you guys might learn something or be inspired anyway to come out, and maybe while I'm talking through my process you can get some tips, and therefore it sinks in for me as well, and then later on I can evolve more with my rainforest or woodland photography. So when I come to a scene, it normally jumps out at you, particularly one like this. In fact, this is quite a few people stop and shoot this scene right here along the border track here in the Lamington National Park, and you can see why. It just jumps out at you. You got this leading path coming straight through here, and you got the trees, Antarctic beech trees, 3 of them. There's only 3, but they do crown. I've mentioned that before. So as they grow, they shoot up different trunks. So initially there's only 3 trees here, but they crown out. And that brings me to my next sort of tip, or something I look for when I do landscape photography, for forest trees shooting anyway. It might help you out in other scenarios, is odd numbers. For some reason, aesthetically pleasing, odd numbers are better for the eye. I don't know why. Maybe even numbers are too conformed. So when shooting trees, shoot either 1, 3, 5, or probably you're getting a bit too much when you get into the 7 and 9s. But yeah, always look for odd numbers in anything in life. When I was, for those who don't know, I was actually a trained chef, and when we did our apprenticeship trade school, the first thing they teach you is when you garnish a plate, so you have your main dish, you always have odd numbers of garnish around the plate itself. So either 3 things on the plate, or 5 things around the main dish, or just the main dish itself, because the eye, for some reason, likes looking at odd numbers as opposed to even numbers. So that's always a good tip when scouting out trees. So in this case, there's one here which makes 4. I don't know if it's in the frame here, over this way, but I won't include that. So I'm going to get 3 trees in this image, and already looking at it, it's already pleasing to the eye having just 3 trees in the image. So another little tip I like to do is I'll get my phone out, or even my camera, before I even set up, and I'll bring my phone up and I'll go through the camera itself, and I'll just look at the scene through the camera of my phone here, see how that looks. And I can tell, I've shot here before, like I said, numerous times. I already know that this makes a great image. So yeah, get your phone out, or get your camera out is another one, and just hold your camera up. Don't even put on your tripod. Go low, go high, work the scene. It's always a good little tip, and that can work in any landscape photography, really. Yeah, and also knowing your weather conditions too. There's no point coming out on a bright, cloudless day in somewhere like this where it'll just blow out all your highlights and really ruin the scene itself. So like I've taken the shot many times, but I'm here. It's quite a long walk to get to this scene, actually, along this track here. I think it's 5 kilometers. It's a fairly easy walk, but it's still 5k one way, and I want to venture on a bit further up the track here. So I'm going to set my camera up. I'm here. I'll always add it to my portfolio, and I've had it before. It would look amazing with really low cloud in here. There's rain coming in and out through this rainforest today. Very overcast day, so it's subduing all that harsh light that normally hits these. And what it normally does too is the green moss on the trees here really pops. Really vibrant on overcast days. And I'll also probably use a circular polarizer. Having difficulty with my words today. I might spin it to also make some of this moss on these trees pop. But yeah, that's my thought process with this scene anyway. There's 3 main trees. The one at the back splits into 2, but you can't really see that. And obviously this one's split too, but beautiful, easy scene to shoot. I'll set my camera up and we'll take it from there. Well, this is the composition I've gone with. I tried portrait and landscape orientation. Portrait had the rock in the foreground anchored, and the landscape I think I'm liking better. Overall, I'm not sure yet, but I'm just focusing just down here where the 2 trees meet, and the path leading through, and then the 3 trees anchored to the right here, left, and then the one down the middle. Classic sort of landscape image. Shot it many times, so I'm not too fussed if I don't come away with an image here, but I'm sure I will. The clouds are very dull. Sometimes you get that light breaking through and it's lighting up the side of this tree here, and then in here the fork of this tree, excuse me, is lighting up. But yeah, that's what I look for in a nice composition like this. And like I said, most of the time they'll jump out at you. So just work the scene, what you like best. But yeah, I'll chuck these 2 images up, portrait and landscape. Please let me know in the comments which you like better. And I will move on to another location, hopefully, up here. And we'll see what we can get. So just a quick stop along the track here. I've got a stick here, as you can see. It's probably too thick for what I'm about to show you. So all along the track here are funnel web spider holes. My wife always gets up at me for doing this. But I'll show you a hole. It's down here. I'll spin you around and we'll see if we can lure this funnel web out. Probably won't, very shy, but let's give it a go. So that's its hole, this is the stick, that's its hole. Just rubbing the web around the outside, mimicking an insect. Yeah, it's not going to play ball, guys. Oh well, yeah, he's not going to come out, unfortunately. But yeah, if you're ever in the rainforest and you want to see a dirty spider, get a little stick and tingle his web. Might come out and say hello, but they're all up and along the track here. There's some really big ones, but getting to come out's another thing. Anyway, enough of that. Let's carry on, take some photos. So I've just come back up. That's the track leading down to all those twisted branches in the boulder, the last excuse me, the last image I put up. This scene again jumps out at you, speaks to you, says take my image, take my photo, get your camera out. I've shot it before. Don't think I've had this much low cloud in here last time, so I think this one's going to be more atmospheric. I think I'm going to get a better image out of this one. Hold on, I just refocus. Tracking. Still learning the Pocket 2. As you can probably picked up, got the little dead cat on the first time I'm using it like this. So like I said before in my first vlog of 2021, got a Pocket 2, and if you're anyone interested in vlogging wants to get one, well, I'll give you some feedback in a month or so. I'm still learning it. See how the sound is with the wireless mic and the dead cat on top. Back to the scene. 3 trees again, they're split, but 3 main trees. I've got rocks in the foreground here that have got a big split in them. So hopefully that leads you through the scene here. Really nice atmospheric image with these Antarctic beech trees. It's an ancient rainforest and always helps in the image that comes across when you get this low cloud in here. So fairly simple image, like I said. I've got 3 main trees, a rock in the foreground, and a path that leads you through the frame. So I'm going to take the shot, and you let me know what you think. If it works, if it doesn't. See if I can find another composition before I head out of here. I'm sure there's one to be had, one that I haven't taken before. How's that? I'll try and challenge myself. If not, had fun anyway. So, right, I'll chuck this image up. Let me know what you think. Whoa, that might wrap it up with that, guys. So this video was not too much of an adventure, showing you the national park itself. I've showed you this one a few times before. It was more about my insight, my thinking, my sort of planning, shooting rainforest woodland photography, give you some tips, hope they help. Yeah, it's pretty much the premise of this video. Like I said, doing a lot of rainforest lately. Had rain, which we haven't had much of, so all the waterfalls are flowing and the rainforest has come alive. But yeah, I'll start getting into some more sunrises and travelling a bit further from home, down in New South Wales, what have you. But thanks for coming along, guys. I hope you picked a tip or 2 up and got inspired, or all, both, all 3, whatever I just said. Yeah, so thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it. I appreciate it more if you smash a like on this video and subscribe. Yeah, it helps me out, man. It helps me out heaps. Keeps me moving, keeps me going. Until I see you on another adventure, have an awesome day. Peace out. Cheers. Have a good one, guys. Out.